hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip
Bars is back.
hip hop,
Sam
hip
and
hop.
oh God.
Did you ever, would you ever, I should say, the last installment of Friday, have you been contacted about that? Is that still going on? Know anything about that?
At John's funeral, um, which was probably one of the most entertaining funerals I've ever been to.
Wow.
There was a lot of tears, but there was so much laughter.
Yeah.
Sean Wayans during that funeral out, he was amazing. David Letterman started the funeral. I was never contacted by the production company ever, and I still haven't after 25 years. I've never heard from any of them. Felicia, I was in their eyes. I was Felicia. I guess I brought it but I was Felicia. If you saw the video that they did afterwards, some of California, it was something where they hijacked the plane. Every single cast member was invited except Felicia.
Yeah.
So, my agent, she always like, that's their video. That's their video. What you gonna do? That's their video. And people like, how you feel about not being in the second Friday? I mean, that's that man's movie. That's not my movie. I'm gonna feel some kind of way. That's that man's movie. But at the funeral, Cube told us what was going on, and it's New Line Cinema holding up the project. But it's so fucked up that we got Friday the 13th. Where are they at on Friday the 13th? They had Friday the 13th, 15th. They had Friday the 15th now.
Motherfucker 200 years old, so make a movie.
Right? Right? But they can make a horror film year after year after year.
Right.
But a comedy that makes everyone feel good has to jump through all these hoops. And the community has been begging for it. They've been begging for another Friday for 20 fucking years. And you tell me that New Line can't put a project out for the community that they built their company on? New Line Cinema built their company off of Black projects. Then they hit the big mainstream projects and forgot about us. There should have been a Friday every fucking year. There should have been a Friday. We should be at Friday 25 right now. And the next installment, the last one should have been everyone going to Pop's funeral. And the new film should be everyone going to Debo's funeral. Because these people are real. These were real people. They're not caricatures. These are real people, and it's a real slice of Los Angeles. And the reason that the project resonated so much was because these people were so real.
Yeah.
Why couldn't you give New Line Cinema? Why couldn't you give us more? Why couldn't you give our community more of this? Couldn't you show this? Why not on a continuous basis? Why? You owe us that. They owe us to tell us why they let this project die and they let all of these characters die. They're letting them die. Why? I want to know why. I want to know why. And I know, that project ain't gonna never get done. That project is nothing now. There's no Friday without Pops.
Yeah.
There's no Friday without Debo.
Yeah.
Not the kind of Friday that they were talking about doing with the original cast and where the original cast is now, unless the whole film is going to be in the cemetery. With Rev, the other dad dead, Renaldo Ray is dead, John Witherspoon is dead, Yvette is dead, Micheal Clark Duncan is dead.
Yeah. Damn.
That project is dead. And New Line Cinema murdered it.
Wow. So I was gonna ask you, your beef and gripe wasn't with Ice Cube, but more so New Line Cinema.
No. God, no. I have only high regard for Cube. Cube
Okay.
I'm grateful. Look, I'm you want to talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're talking to me. You're popular. You could talk to anybody, but you want to talk to me. And one of the reasons is because of a project that Ice Cube produced. I can't look at what I don't have. I have to look at what I do have. And what I do have is I portrayed an iconic character. And I can never say, fuck Cube. Cube didn't do enough for me.
Yeah.
Shit is that. Cube did good by me. Hey, I could have used a little bit more money. I could have used
Come on now.
John was right about the pay. I could use a little bit more money. But look, it gave me a voice and it gave me the ability to go get my money.
Right.
So now I ain't got no gripes with Cube, with Pooh, with the production company. It's New Line Cinema. New Line Cinema can eat a dick. Mm-hmm.
Did you hear the saying a few years ago called "Bye Felicia"? Do you hear people saying that a lot?
Yeah.
Did
What?
you ever think about trademarking that if you could?
No, I didn't. I did try to and it was it was a small attempt. It really wasn't like get me Cube on the phone now, and I'm not gonna stop until I talk to Cube. I did a little attempt to see if if there was anything there, and our people just couldn't connect, and because I didn't know what it was. I was no longer in show business. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what to do with it. I absolutely didn't know what it was. It was a conversation I had with a friend of mine. He called me, and when we got off the phone, he was like, "Bye, Felicia." And I was like, "Oh, nigga, you anxious?
Like,
what are you talking about?" And he was like, "Ange, Bye, Felicia is trending." Then I was like, "What's that?" He goes, "He was ancient." And he said, "Do you have a Twitter account?" And I was like, "I didn't even have a Twitter account." He stayed on the phone with me. He said, "No, I got to." He said, "Get your Twitter account. Do a Twitter account." He said, "On the phone with me, I got the Twitter account." He said, "Now put in the search, Bye Felicia." It was like every second. It was probably like thousands every second.
Mm-hmm.
Bye Felicia, hashtag Bye Felicia. I was like, and then I got scared. I was so scared. I was so scared. I thought that I knew that, I get backlash. People, there's bullies in the world. People bullied Felicia. People wanted to bully Felicia. People wanted to say nasty things to Felicia. I had to protect my son. I just didn't know what was going to happen. And I did have my people try to reach out to Cube to see if he wanted to, I was letting him know if there was some way that we could, what is this? Do you want to talk about this? I just wanted to pick his brain. It wasn't so much, hey, let's do a project. It was, how do I manage this? What do I do with this?
Mm-hmm.
He put out a Bye Felicia t-shirt. He didn't put Felicia in it. It was just him. But again, that's that man's that's that man's t-shirt. But I was thinking, damn, we could have did this